Hello, Kermit the Frog here with your news. Kidding. Copyright infringement. No, it's Lorraine. Obviously, you can tell the difference. I'm not green. I would love to tell you about a song that Mitch wrote, inspired by his experiences with me on tour. And he saw how I took my role, not necessarily on stage. Like, I never wanted to be the front person of any band. Like, put me on drums, put me on bass, put me in the back. But anyway, so I was the front person, but kind of was the front person because I was like, well, people seem to think I can sing, and I guess whatever, I'm just gonna do it because it's the best thing for the music and for the song, like, so I'm just gonna do it. And then I would be doing stuff like organizing rehearsals, and then I would, want to delegate, but if I delegated, then, it's just like, no, just if you want something done, just do it yourself. So then I would do it myself. And then we were on the road, and sometimes, and lovingly, really, I have no regrets about any of this, by the way. I'm not like pointing fingers at people going, you shouldn't have done anything. You should have been exactly who you were and done exactly what you did. But there were occasions when all of the guys would be, talking to girls at the end of the night and whatever, schmoozing, and I would be packing the van by myself. I would be the roadie. I would be, making sure everybody had what they needed. Yeah, you're okay with beer. You're okay with this. Don't forget we have to be there at this time. And like, it was kind of all on my shoulders. And so he wrote this. And also, by the way, Mitch came with us on tour in 2002. Nobody else had a driver's license. I was the only one with a driver's license. So I drove us across Europe. I must have done like 13,000 kilometers in less than 2 weeks. We slept on floors. It was just like, it was really difficult. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of something that I like seriously want to cry every time I think about this. We were in Erlangen, Germany. We were we pulled in, we did the sound check. I'm going to get back to the song in a second. We pulled in, we unloaded and everything. I was so tired. You have no idea how tired I was. Don't remember ever being that tired in my life. We had slept on the floor in Hamburg like 1 or 2 nights earlier, and Hamburg is like super damp, and it was in the fall, I think October or November. It was so like, it was bad. I lost my voice. I had been the only one driving. I was exhausted. It was unbelievable. I said, guys, we just have to do this. We unloaded, we brought the gear in, the guys did a sound check, and I did everything I could to even get a little mouse peep out of my mouth, and I couldn't make it happen. So we packed everything back in the van and we drove off. And as we drove off, all the people were driving up to the venue to come and see our show. And I was bawling my eyes out behind the wheel. I was driving us away from the venue where all these amazing, wonderful people were coming. And I can't even remember being that sad. Anyway, that whole experience inspired a song about what it's like when you're the only one not having fun and everybody else is having fun because they know you'll take care of stuff. And it's called Designated Driver. So Designated Driver isn't just about... The song sounds like it's just about somebody who's a designated driver for that, but I think it was a lot inspired too by what I put in, and like I said, no regrets ever. And those are special moments that I remember. And I promise you, if I can ever get back to Erlangen, Germany, like, I'm doing that show for free, and I'm gonna like throw my arms around anybody that happened to be coming to that show, because I have never felt so guilty about it. Like, I don't remember feeling that guilty about anything, So people of Erlangen, ich liebe dich. And everybody else, come and see me sing about Designated Driver, because that's me. Bye.